Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Freddy again with Freddy Can Fly. Today I wanted to go over a little review with you on the Align RCE B6T 2-in-1 voltage regulator and glow igniter for you nitro flyers. For me personally, it's a really nice unit to use because not only does it supply power to your receiver, your servos, your fly barless unit, gyros, whatever it is you're using, but also it's an onboard glow igniter, to where you push a button, your glow plug gets hot, you crank the motor, it starts, you go out, you have a good time. Whereas some regulators come separate, you got to use the little hand tool to ignite your glow plug. It comes a pain in the butt, 'cause sometimes you got to charge it. It's a whole nother mess to deal with. So nowadays the 2-in-1 setups are getting really nice. They have ones like the onboard switch glow, things like that. They're kind of a whole separate deal. I'm a big Align fan. I love their products. I've never had any issues with them. So with that being said, it's a personal favorite of mine. You can buy it one of two ways. It comes with just the 2-in-1 itself, or you can buy it with a supplied receiver pack. It's an Align polymer 2-cell battery pack, really nice. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's go over it. This one I have sitting here, I did uninstall from a helicopter, so please don't mind the sticky tape on it. So let's take a look at this bad boy and go over some of the features that comes with it. Alright you guys, so I have sitting here the Align RCE B6T 2-in-1 voltage regulator with onboard glow igniter. I know it's a big fancy word to say, I just say Align 2-in-1, it's a lot easier. So basically taking a look at it here, you'll see even just the case, the housing itself is really nice. It's got a nice heat sink on it, got the curved vents there, make it really nice. Of course the lettering's always fun to look at. But the unit itself isn't that large. It's kind of big, kind of hard to find a nice spot to install it, but if you're creative, it's fairly easy to do. As I mentioned earlier, you got the double-sided sticky tape here. I used to fasten it. You really don't need anything else, Velcro maybe. But we'll go ahead and take a look at everything that comes attached to it. You'll see this big old octopus-style tentacles of wires coming out. So we'll take a look at lead number 1 here, which actually is going to go into whatever port it is on your receiver you're using. So for example, if I'm using an AR7000, I usually plug this into the bind slot to provide power. Probably not the most ideal setup, but you know what, I've never seen a single problem with it. I do have a servo extension plugged onto mine. I needed a little bit of added length, so you can do that as well. The factory length's going to end right where this heat shrink's at. So taking a look at this here, this is actually the little power box where you would plug your battery in. It's really nice. You have an all LED light up here that goes from red, yellow to green to show you the status of your battery and how much voltage it currently has. So that's another one of my really favorite features, the fact that it is a separate unit from the actual main housing itself, because you can mount this somewhere visible to where during flight, if you bring it in close enough, you can see how much battery power you have left. And on this unit itself, you're going to have your on-off switch. Really nice feature. I like that a lot. Don't ever really leave your BEC battery plugged in at all times because it'll still draw power. But if you're leaving it in just to refuel or something, on-off, you're good to go. Also, this comes equipped with the glow ignition button right here. So you'll push this, and it's going to supply power to your glow igniter, and it's going to ignite the glow plug. You can then in turn start the motor. So that makes it really nice. It's also one of my favorite features. It's got a separate set of lights, which you can't see right now. But when you push the glow ignition button, you'll have 2 separate sets of lights that actually tell you the glow plug is igniting properly. And also it'll let you know when your glow plug's bad, because if you get one solid red light, your glow plug's not working right, and it's time to put in a new one. So I really, really like that, because playing the guessing game's never fun. So we're going to scroll over to this here. This is actually the lead that's going to plug into the battery. If you bought the supplied battery pack, which the one that does come with it is a 1900 milliamp 7.4 volt 2-cell lipolymer battery. Really nice battery. I love it to death. You get quite a few flights out of it, but I do typically use a Hyperion battery. I favor it a little bit more. But for those of you out there just looking to get another good setup, this can come with it, and it's a really great battery. It's fun to use. So we're also going to take a look at these other leads here. This black one hanging out here, it's going to have this a little metal shaped ring on it. This is used to ground it. So I usually install this to one of the screws on the back plate of my motor. So here's my 91 or YS91. Usually what I do is I actually just fasten it right to here. Of course, take the screw out, make sure you thread lock it, put it back in. You can find somewhere else on the motor to install it, somewhere on the frame, but I like to do it to the motor. And then the red one, of course, is going to be for the glow igniter itself. It's a little alligator clip. You've got the little teeth on there. And that's basically going to turn around, and it's just going to clip, oh, sorry, I don't have my glow plug installed, but it clips right to your glow plug. So all those features into one unit makes it a really nice, user-friendly unit. I love them to death. I've never had any problems with them. One thing I will say, it is in a waterproof housing, which means it's nice and safe to use around fuel. But I have seen inexperience of using these. Sometimes this bad boy will kind of get a little bit of a condensation inside. It looks like it's wet. So fuel does tend to kind of get in there. I have found that keeping this little rubber piece nice and in place does keep, it helps avoid that, but also, you can get in through the screw, or the switch, sorry. So I like to keep this mounted as far away from the muffler and the exhaust system and fueling up and defueling as much as possible to avoid that from happening. As long as you take the right measures and install it properly, it's a really nice, useful unit to use. I enjoy it. Others could probably tell you the same. So, if we want to give it a Freddy Can Fly star rating, I'll probably give it a nice 5 out of 5 stars. I enjoy it. I use it on every nitro I fly and have probably really no negative things to say about it besides how bulky the damn thing is right here. So if we could shorten that, that would really be nice. But so that's going to be my review on the Align 2-in-1. It's a great unit. If you're considering getting one, don't hesitate. You'll enjoy it. It's really nice, easy to use, user-friendly. For those of you that have them and you do enjoy them, please leave me some comments and let me know how you feel about them. Also, if I left anything out that you think would be useful, let me know as well. And as always, guys, remember, if Freddy can fly, so can you. I'll catch you next time.